on our TG mini app. This is going to be the last part probably. So we worked on we worked on our Telegram interface and workspace. Hereby we are now getting the users Telegram username, data, user ID, and we did all these things. So if you now and we added it to our boot. And so many of you were asking about how to move it online and add it and share your boot link. I'm going to show you to this tutorial. You just have to follow it up till the end. In this tutorial, we are going to be adding Firebase to our app. So since we want to be working with Node.js or PHP and all this backend language, we'll just be working with Firebase. We'll open an account, create database, then set it up. And when we set it up, now it's good to go. We can get all the details and all the points of everybody. It's no longer going to be stored on our PC. So no, I won't say much now, because this thing is going to be working. You can see we are not getting our username and everything because it's going to be only working on TG on the Telegram interface or workspace because of this stuff. So we are going to copy it and comment it out. Then we remove this. We can just do something like tech. Just remove this too and remove this. Is there any way that we are saving this? Okay. Our username. So we refresh now. User.username. This should be username. Okay, this one is working, and if we click and refresh again. Okay, so it's working because it's now working outside the TG interface or workspace. This is it. Let's create our Firebase database and add it up. I forgot this thing should get bigger. Is it like this? Okay. Yep. Firebase. I'm going to drop the link, but you can just click on search Firebase. It's going to pop up this one. If you are not signed in, you can sign in. Maybe I think it's using something like in collaboration with Google Console, but I don't think I signed up. Right. Let's get started. Get started with our project Sapa CG. Default accounts. Wait for it to create. Finish creating. So we are going to be working with lots of imports. And if you are working with imports like React, we need to change our JavaScript type to module. Let's create our web app Sapa tg register. This is for npm if you are using React. Since we are using script tag, in our HTML, it's just meant for us to import this stuff here, and you can see the type module here. But instead of importing it here, since we are using external JavaScript, let's import it here. So we won't confuse ourselves. Let's do something like star, and then import it. Remove the script. Okay, I'm going to import this one from my source code. You can follow up with the source code of our projects. I've already updated it. So these are our get, database, functions, ref, set, child, updates. Okay. So what are we going to be getting next after this whole stuff that we imported here? See, the only thing that we are getting from the code is this stuff. We are getting these functions. This is the functions that we are going to be working with. Like if you want to get our database, get database. Since we are replacing this our local storage with our Firebase, we'll then be storing it on our Firebase instead of our local storage set ref. That set is this one. You can see we are using two stuff here, set and ref. Let me just cancel this one out. Set get database ref. Let's check if there is an error. Okay, set ref would user slash, then using this one, something like the key, just like we are doing with our local storage. This is the key, this is the value. I'm going to do something like points, and since this is an asynchronous function, let's add our weight, because you're not going to be adding something like dots then. Since we have let's just add our weight here, then async. I thought we had something like try catch on this our function. Let's add try catch on our function. Log L. Let's create our real-time database. I think that's our real-time database. Okay. Create a database. If you are familiar with Node.js, creating our MongoDB database, then it's just similar stuff you can choose, but you are going to be choosing this one. Start in test mode. Let's start in test mode. Okay, so let's see if it works. Yep, refresh. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's working. As you can see, we are getting our users, our username, and our points. But if we refresh, it's still getting from our local host, which is this place. So we'll have to change this place and now be getting it from our Firebase app, Firebase database. Let's do this stuff. Instead of getting here, we'll do something like get child. I'm not going to explain much about these Firebase functions because we are not going to. If we get into it, it's going to take much of our time. So you going straight to the point. Plus username. Yep. Dot. Then this is where we are going to be using the dots. Then we are not using try catch. Yeah? Snapshot. Arrow function. If snapshot exists, snapshot. Oh. Not exists. I think this thing is saying we don't have a dbf. Oh, we haven't created a dbf, so our constant dbf equals ref db. Snapshot is log out snapshot dot var dot points else log not found. Okay. Okay, we are getting it. 126. Since we are getting it, let's use this same method that we are using here. But this one. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's working. So 70, 88, 88. Okay, yeah, it's working. It's 8. We'll move this stuff to. We'll move it to our local storage here. So this is our what's his name, our TG mini app here. Let's move it here, replacing this one. Yep. Let's check it out. Yeah, the only thing that you are changing here is this username. Since you are already getting the username, dbref equals to ref. Sorry. It's hard to use in group. We are going to use it directly, but the only disadvantage is TG app doesn't accept this our local host. It's not going to run it. It's going to keep failing. So that's why you have to reroute it to its group, or we host it online. So let's just hope this our project works like it intends to work. So let's just use net verify. Log in with email. Log in with email. You can see this place, add site, import. No, to go back. I'm going to go back and add manually. Browse. Then we'll select our file from here. Select our file. Projects. So yeah. The only stuff that you're going to be putting on mind is make sure you have your home page as index.html. Is index.html because that's what it's going to use as its home folder. So if you have something like noe.html, it's not going to show up because it's going to keep looking for index.html. So our TG Mini app is now online. So we'll work towards adding it to our boot. We'll create a new boot. After we have created a new boot, we'll add it. Because some of you are just confused about the other video I made about turning your website to Telegram Mini app. So I'm going to work on this one and then push it and then show you how you can get your boot link from this. Let's get started. So this is our boot folder. You can search for boot folder. Create new bot. Saba TJ tutorial. Saba TG tutor boots. Okay, so you may be finding it adding, getting names and all this stuff, but if you just use random like this one, who will use Sapa TG tutor now? Nobody. So this is our boot is live. If you want to get people, if you want to copy your link and send to your boot link and send to people, you can see I've already copied it. This is our boot link. You can send it to people. So we'll be using this and we'll be editing our boot. Edit boot settings. Okay, yeah, boot settings. Menu button. Configure menu button. Copy this link. Yes, yeah. Play Sapa. Back to boot. Let's close it and open it again. Good father. Menu boots. Let's change the title to server click. Okay, server click. I think it was because of the space. Open. Yep. So our stuff is working. Let's click. Let's check our database. Yep. So it's working. If we close now, click again. Yep. So now our stuff is online. Our app is online as its database is online. And if you want to refer, you can just copy this link and then give the person. Once they click on it, click here, they can get the stuff. And if you want to customize it more, you can add something like edit boot, edit description, hello, welcome to our Sapa boot. Oh yeah, oh I broke. I need little cash. Let's see. Okay. So this is it, and you can add the description picture, but you can see this is the exact picture. So you either give it this same dimension, it's not going to accept anything that has more than this, that the dimension isn't exact like this. So I don't have that picture, but if you have it, you can just update it and you can just twist it around. And this is the end of our TG mini app. We may work on tags, on adding tags, but it's just up to you guys. If you guys want me to work on tags, then I can work on tags and leaderboard, this leaderboard. But we have moved our TG mini app online now, and you can just upload it and people will now start tapping. So have a nice day.